The flames roared, consuming the Sodder family home. The once peaceful night was now filled with chaos and destruction. It was Christmas Eve, 1945. The Sodder family had been celebrating the holiday season with joy and laughter, their home adorned with festive decorations. The festive cheer of the season was shattered by the acrid smell of smoke and the terrifying crackle of fire. The Christmas tree, once a symbol of joy, now stood as a harbinger of doom. Inside the house, 5 Sodder children slept, unaware of the nightmare unfolding around them. Their dreams were about to be replaced by a living horror. George and Jenny Sodder, parents to 9 children, were jolted awake. The smell of smoke and the heat of the flames reached their bedroom, pulling them from their slumber. Panic surged through them as they realized the horrifying truth: their house was on fire. The couple's hearts raced as they scrambled to save their children. Screams pierced the night as the fire raged, fueled by the dry wood of the house. Neighbors awoke to the sounds of terror and the sight of the blazing inferno. The fire quickly became an inferno, a raging beast that devoured everything in its path. The flames leapt from room to room, consuming furniture, memories, and dreams. It was a race against time, a desperate fight for survival, as the Sodder family faced their worst nightmare. George and Jenny frantically tried to gather their children, but the fire's fury was relentless. Firefighters arrived, but it was too late. The inferno had already claimed its victims. The Sodder family was left to grapple with the devastating loss and the haunting questions that would follow. The aftermath was a scene of utter devastation. The once lively home was reduced to ashes, and the Sodder family was forever changed by the tragedy that struck on that fateful Christmas Eve. George Sodder reacted instinctively. He rushed to save his children, his heart pounding in his chest. He helped his wife and 4 of their children escape the inferno, but 5 children remained trapped inside the burning house. Morris, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty. Their names echoed in George's mind as he desperately tried to reach them. The flames were merciless, pushing George back with their searing heat. He screamed their names, his voice hoarse with terror and despair. But the fire roared louder, swallowing his pleas and the children's cries. The fire department arrived, sirens wailing, but it was too late. The house was a smoldering ruin, the fire leaving behind only ashes and despair. A thorough search began for the missing children, but no trace of them was found. Days turned into weeks, and the search continued. The community rallied, desperate to find any sign of the children. But the earth seemed to have swallowed them whole. Strangely, some things didn't add up. The fire, though intense, seemed to have burned too quickly to have completely consumed 5 children. And why hadn't the fire awakened the children? The mystery deepened, casting long shadows of doubt and suspicion. Rumors began to swirl through the small town of Fayetteville, West Virginia. The fire, some whispered, was no accident. Had someone deliberately set the blaze? And if so, why? Theories abounded, each more unsettling than the last. Some pointed to George Sodder's past disagreements with local residents. Others speculated about a possible connection to organized crime. The lack of answers fueled the speculation. The whispers grew louder, casting a pall over the town and deepening the Sodder family's pain. The mystery of the missing children became a chilling reminder that even in the heart of a community, darkness could lurk. Section 5. A family's unwavering hope. Despite the lack of evidence, the Sodder family refused to believe their children were dead. The night of the fire was etched into their memories, a haunting reminder of the 5 children who vanished without a trace. The official reports offered no solace, only more questions. How could 5 children disappear so completely, leaving behind no remains, no clues? They clung to the hope, however faint, that their children were still alive. Every photograph, every prayer, every moment spent together was a testament to their unyielding belief. They found strength in each other, in their shared memories, and in the unwavering conviction that their children were out there somewhere, waiting to be found. Years passed, but their resolve never wavered. The passage of time only deepened their determination. Each tick of the clock, each flip of the calendar was a reminder of the time lost, but also of the time still available to find answers. They aged, but their spirit remained youthful, fueled by the hope that one day they would be reunited with their lost children. They followed every lead, every whisper, every fleeting hope. No tip was too small, no rumor too outlandish. They spoke to countless investigators, sifted through mountains of documents, and answered every phone call with the hope that it might bring news of their children. Their search was relentless, driven by love and the need for closure. They distributed flyers with the children's pictures, spreading them far and wide. Each flyer was a plea for help, a call to anyone who might have seen their children. They hoped that someone, somewhere, would recognize the faces on the flyers and provide the clue that would lead them to their children. Their faces etched with the passage of time, but their eyes still sparkling with life. The photos, though faded and weathered, captured the essence of their children. The eyes in those photos told a story of innocence and hope, a story that the Sodd family refused to let end in tragedy. The Sodds transformed their property into a memorial garden, a place of beauty and remembrance. Each flower planted, each stone placed, was a tribute to their lost children. The garden became a sanctuary, a place where they could feel close to their children and keep their memories alive, a testament to their unwavering love and a beacon of hope. The garden stood as a symbol of their enduring love and their refusal to give up. It was a place where they could find solace and strength, a place where hope blossomed alongside the flowers. Years turned into decades, but their search never ceased. The passing years only strengthened their resolve. They continued to look for answers, to seek out any information that might lead them to their children. The search became a part of their lives, a mission that defined them. Their faith, tested but unbroken, became a testament to the enduring power of love and hope. Through all the trials and tribulations, their faith remained steadfast. It was this faith that sustained them, that gave them the strength to continue their search. The Sodd family story is one of love, hope, and an unbreakable bond that transcends time and adversity. Section 6. Searching for answers in the ashes. The Sodds continued to investigate, haunted by unanswered questions. They consulted with experts, analyzed evidence, and revisited the charred remains of their home, searching for any clue that might lead them to their children. Each passing year brought fresh heartache, but also renewed determination. They refused to let the mystery fade, to let their children be forgotten. They pursued every lead, no matter how improbable. Their relentless pursuit of the truth turned them into amateur detectives, driven by an unmeasurable grief and an unshakable belief that their children were still out there, somewhere. Section 7. The mystery endures. The disappearance of the Sodd children remains one of the most baffling unsolved mysteries in American history. Decades have passed, but the questions linger. The case, shrouded in speculation and unanswered questions, continues to fascinate and haunt. Books, documentaries, and countless articles have explored the case, each attempting to shed light on the darkness that descended upon the Sodd family that Christmas Eve. The passage of time has not dimmed the tragedy, nor has it provided definitive answers. The case stands as a stark reminder of the enduring power of mystery and the human capacity for both hope and despair. Section 8. The Legacy of Loss. The disappearance of the Sodd children left an indelible mark on the town of Fayetteville. It was a quiet town, nestled in the heart of West Virginia, where everyone knew each other, and life moved at a gentle pace. The events of that fateful Christmas Eve in 1945 shattered the peace and tranquility that the residents had long cherished. The tragedy became a part of the town's fabric, a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring nature of loss. The community came together in the days and weeks following the incident, holding vigils and memorial services, hoping for a miracle that never came. The sense of loss was palpable, and the sorrow was shared by all. The Sodd family's unwavering dedication to finding their children inspired many, but also served as a poignant reminder of the heavy toll that grief and uncertainty can take. They never gave up hope, tirelessly searching for answers, putting up billboards and distributing flyers. Their determination was both heartbreaking and inspiring, a testament to the power of parental love. Their story became a cautionary tale, a reminder that even in the most festive of seasons, darkness can lurk. The holidays, once a time of joy and celebration, became a period of mourning and reflection for the Sodd family. The decorations and festivities seemed hollow, overshadowed by the absence of their beloved children. The memory of the Sodd children lives on, not only in Fayetteville, but in the hearts of all who have been touched by their story. Their tale has been passed down through generations, a haunting narrative that continues to resonate. People still gather to share stories, to remember, and to honor the children who were lost but never forgotten. Their case serves as a reminder that some wounds never truly heal, and that some mysteries may never be solved. The unanswered questions and the lingering doubts have left a permanent scar on the community. The Sodd children's disappearance remains one of the most enduring mysteries, a puzzle that may never be fully understood. Yet their legacy of loss continues to teach us about the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of hope. Section 9. The unanswered questions. The Sodd case remains open, a testament to the enduring power of unanswered questions. Did the children perish in the fire, or were they taken? Was the fire a tragic accident or a deliberate act of arson? Despite the passage of time, the questions linger, a testament to the human need for resolution and closure. The case stands as a reminder that some mysteries may never be fully explained, and that some wounds may never fully heal. Until the truth is revealed, the mystery of the missing Sodd children will continue to fascinate, haunt, and remind us that some stories have no ending, only enduring silence and unanswered prayers.